In this video, I want to show you the progress of work on the 6-lane road being constructed by the Minister of the FCT in Kuje, as well as show you the connection between Kuje and Kyami. And importantly, before I even do that, I want to share very important information regarding the phases of development right here in Abuja, as well as other activities of development that you need to pay attention to as an investor that wants to leverage on this kind of information to build wealth through real estate. So if you're hearing about Kuje for the very first time, if you are driving from the city center towards the airport, Kuje is to your left the moment you get to the Kyami bridge, and of course Kyami is to your right. Then if you're coming from the international airport, Kuje would be the first bridge to your right. You just have to take your right turn and then go towards Kuje. That is where Kuje is. By the FCT map, Kuje is the biggest local area council right here in the FCT, and it is, for me, a very important part of the FCT. And the work that the Minister of the FCT is doing on this road right now is a testament of that fact. And one of the things that is happening with Kuje is the fact that it has become, or it will be, by virtue of its position, a passageway area, a passageway local council area for other major parts of the FCT. So for example, this road right now connects towards Apo, that is the OSES on the other side, and of course it connects you into Kyami house. I'm going to show you that part of the road. All right, so this road will take you towards Apo and of course to other parts of Abuja, as well as outside of the FCT, and then towards Asokoro, which is what the minister is working on right now. And then this same road will also connect, or has a connection towards Gogwalada, and of course to other parts of the FCT and other local council areas or area councils right here in the FCT. Kuje is one of those places in the FCT that is going to be expensive in the future. And I've mentioned that you have a number of videos, or have a number of videos that I expect every smart investor to watch. I have one that I talked about top 7 locations to invest in, and I have one that I also analyzed the FCT map and showing how Kuje is very strategic. Just so that you know, as at the point of doing this particular video, I don't have any product to sell to you in Kuje, but I know that Kuje is an important location, and the moment we find a statutory property to invest in, or a property with a statutory title to invest in at this particular point in time, we will definitely bring it your way. And that is a part of the caveat that you must pay attention to as somebody who wants to invest sustainably and not have issues right here in this. And I've done a video to explain statutory titles on this YouTube channel, so you can check that out as well. So I'm sure you can pretty much see the progress of work on the road, and this is a 6-lane road that connects you on that bridge that we started the trip from. The direct opposite of it is where you have the Kyami district, right? And of course the airport is less than 10 minutes depending on how, from what point you're driving from Kuje. Again, like I mentioned, it is very big, so depending on where you're driving from, that will determine how long you'll be able to get to the international airport. All right, and of course I forgot to mention that after Kyami, it connects you to Idu and the other parts of Abuja again, and there's going to be a connection from this part again, straight this road taking you towards the Ines. And if you're familiar with this channel, you know that we've taught a lot about these important things, these important routes. And just for your information and as a matter of clarity, if you are a smart investor looking to build wealth leveraging on real estate, now you should, as of today, ignore phase 1, phase 2, of course, except if you have the money. All right, and at that point you're not talking about land banking, short-term or long-term. What you should be looking at is cash flow. Never make the mistake. There are 3 levels to real estate investment. At every point you are putting your money into real estate, you must consider these levels intentionally, or these categories intentionally, so that you are maximizing profit at every point. All right, but if you're looking to build wealth, then you should be looking at some parts of phase 4 and phase 5 of the FCT. Now, categorically speaking, Kuje, even though it's a local council area, has not been formally, as at the point of doing this particular video, considered as part of the phase 5, but technically by way of geography or accessibility, it definitely would be at some point. And as a matter of fact, I know why it is yet to be so. And once that thing is done, which is in line with something I mentioned earlier, once that is done, then it will automatically be put on the layout and of course the master plan. And then the moment that happens, formally all of this area will become a major area to put in your money. In fact, it is already a major area to put in your money. Just make sure that you are investing the right way and of course in the right title. And if you're able to achieve that, trust me, you'll be glad investing in Kuje. Again, this is a 6-lane road and it takes you from here. So now we're facing Kyami now, and the moment you climb the bridge and cross down, you are already in Kyami. So if you're interested in investing in Kyami or any other parts of Abuja, we are actively looking out for good, very accessible strategic lands in Kuje to put out in the market. And if we find, will definitely update you. So if you're interested in investing in other locations in Kyami and other parts of Abuja that we have taught you or we have shown you how strategic they are, do make sure that you reach out to the number showing right on your screen. So if you're going to the right, if you go towards the right, then you'll be facing the central business district of Abuja, which is technically less than a 20-minute drive, and already you know that it is smooth, it's an expressway, so you don't have issues for traffic except during high point or where there's any issue on the road. All right, so this is the bridge that connects Kyami and Kuje. So directly opposite, or when we come down, we're already in Kyami, and of course some persons will say Kyami to the right and Aviation Village to the left. All right, but generally all of this part is generally referred to as Kyami. And down towards the right takes you to the central business district, and towards the left takes you to the international airport. So automatically we are now in the Kyami district of Abuja. And now that 6-lane road that you're seeing behind is the very same 6-lane road that will continue on this side and take you to the Idu train station, and of course connect you towards straight to the inner, which is the inner northern expressway, as well as the outer northern expressway. So if you're interested in investing in any of the amazing and strategic locations in Abuja, do reach out to us today.